From the studios of Staten Island Community Television, you're watching In the Bleachers, the TV show for the world's most passionate sports fans.
That's right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jaime Hixson.
And for those that don't know me, my name is Hector Bosa, the hardest, baddest, sexiest man on cable access TV. But I got one word for you. You ready?
Yeah, I know exactly what's coming. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, drink. Is it a drink?
He's got to have his chug of Pepsi first.
You call it Pepsi. Go! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to cut it short because you know what? There is a lot to do today because it's a long program today. It's not the normal program. Tell them about it. Tell them what's happening today.
Well, this is not just any episode that we're having tonight. Tonight is the 500th episode of In the Bleachers.
500th.
500th.
500.
It all got started in March of 2006, and we have not stopped since then.
Now look at the people that have been here so far. Mm-hmm. Okay, it started out with Hector Lopez, Fred
Kasha, and also Nevin Cummings.
Nevin Cummings.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, and then you came in.
Then Fred brought me in. Mm-hmm. Then wait a minute, Nevin left.
Yeah, Nevin left. Fred left also.
Then Fred left. Then Hector left. Mm-hmm. Then I was in.
Yep. Then we also
had to leave.
Yep. Then we had Rob Carpinello as well.
Yeah, Rob was there for a while.
Mm-hmm. Audie was directing. We had a little help from TJ as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Eric made his way in, and somehow, even with the cast of characters that we've had working here, it's been one long but great ride since then.
You know what's funny? The diversity has been amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, considering all the different people and facts and figures that you'll get. Because look at this. Look what you'll. Wait a minute. What's your buddy's name? Eric,
who's actually supposed to be calling in anytime soon.
Now, when Jamie and I do a show, we do a nice sports show and so forth. It's informative, no problem. But look at this. Look how much paper is being wasted.
I had to tell this cat,
yeah,
you need to stop killing so many trees. I'm going to have to report you.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's good information. Don't get me wrong. But you know what? What is it that you want to get started so we can start?
Well, I think we got Eric on the line right now. Is that you on the line, Eric?
They're trying to get him.
I'm kidding. It's me.
There you go. Hello,
okay,
Eric.
What's up, Eric?
Hello, the two of you.
How's everything? Hey, Eric. Thank you. Thank you for all the paperwork. I need a lot of scrap paper.
Oh, please stop it.
Thank you for the scrap paper. No, I appreciate it. No, really, seriously.
All kidding aside, Eric could not be here tonight because he's actually getting ready for a play that's going to be taking place not too far from here. Talk about the play that you're doing, Eric.
That's right. Hopefully it'll be a clean one.
Actually, it's a play that I've been a part of this acting troupe called the Staten Island Academy of Performing Arts since August, in collaboration with the Little Victory Theater that just opened up this summer on 4089 Victory Boulevard, right by Wild Avenue. We're performing Frederick Knott's classic show, Wait Until Dark, which was originally a Broadway play that Lee Rem starred in, was actually nominated for a Tony Award. And then later, it was made into a movie that starred Audrey Hepburn, and she was nominated for an Oscar for her performance.
Now, what's Wait Until Dark about? So that people know, and how long is this going to go on for? Or is this a one-day shot?
Actually, it's going to be a six-day performance. Possibly, we're going to be adding a seventh show. The show is really about this woman named Susie Hendricks, who's a blind woman who lives in a basement apartment in Greenwich Village, New York City. Unbeknownst to her husband, Sam Hendricks, comes home from Canada with a doll. But this is no ordinary doll. The doll is laced with heroin and drugs. And because of the drugs that are in this doll, it's attracting some nefarious people who want to get their hands on it. So there's three crooks who are trying to get their hands on it. I play one of the crooks named Mike Tolman, who's sort of the nice guy who has like a natural feel of compassion and empathy for this person, while you have Henry Rowan, who's the leader of this gang, who is a natural-born sociopath who would do anything to get what he wants. And you have Sergeant Carlino, who is not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's he does a job because he needs the money.
Now, do you have compassion for the doll that has the drugs too?
No. I basically Mike has compassion for the main character, Susie Hendricks, and really a great company that I'm with. Dane Forgione, he plays Henry Rowett Jr. I play Mike Tallman, who actually in the movie was played by Richard Crenna, a famous actor who passed away 13 years ago.
Yeah.
He was on The Real McCoys, which was a popular show many years ago.
So let me ask you something. How do you know it's going to be 7 shows going to be added?
Well, they're in talks about adding a 7th show. For the moment, right now, there are 6 shows that are going to take place. The first show is going to be Friday, November 4th, 8 p.m. Then Saturday, November 5th, 8 p.m. Sunday, November 6th at 2 p.m. Then we're going to have the Thursday, November 17th, either 5 or 6 p.m. I'll get that information as the dates come by. Friday, November 18th is going to be an 8 p.m. show. And at the moment, the final show is Saturday, November 19th, which is an 8 p.m. Time.
Oh, break a leg there, Do
Talk more about the character that you play, Eric.
Okay, well, Mike Tallman really, like I said, he is a person who, he was born on the wrong side of the tracks. He had to do other things. He's conned people, especially women, for money with Carlino. But at the same time, he feels bad that he's doing this. He has this compassion, empathy for people. But you know what? Because of that will to because he has to survive, he'll do things that he doesn't want to do in order to survive in this world. And when he comes across Susie Hendricks, he feels incredibly bad. Not only that he's conning another woman, but it's now a blind woman that he's conning. And he really feels her and cares for her more than any person he ever conned in his life. So it's really a struggle and a crossroads that he's at in this play.
Do you see any qualities in yourself with this character? Or do you see any qualities from this character in yourself?
Well, I see a lot of, the compassion part, definitely the empathy is, there are parts of that I associate with, but the other parts where I wasn't born on the wrong side of the tracks. I would never, ever try and con anybody or do any wrong. So there's something what?
Why not?
Well, why not?
Why not? It's life is a con anyway. You got to BS your way through this place.
Dude, this ain't the Matrix.
What? Get out of here, please. It's exceptional.
No, it's just that's just not who I am.
Is the play? Let me ask you something. Is the play different from the movie? Are there any changes that the play has that the movie has?
There are some differences, but there are some similarities. I really haven't gotten a chance to watch the movie as much. My mother actually bought me the DVD from Turner Classic Movies and all that from the website. So I'm going to watch it probably this weekend just to get a feel for it. But the play is completely different. The set is really nice. If you go to the show, you'll really like the set. And the person who started this theater, Alberta Thompson, very nice lady, and she's done some work with Joe Simonelli of Simonelli Allstate, insurance company that's on Victory Boulevard. It's a really nice theater that's been out since this past June, and they do plays originally written or that were written years ago or already done, and renditions. On top of that, puppet shows for children. They host parties. So it's a really nice venue. It's a small theater, hosts like 52, 56 people possibly, depending on the amount of people that come.
Well, what made you decide to be a part of this?
Well, I joined actually the Staten Island Academy of Performing Arts this past August after a friend of mine, Dane Forgione, who I knew back in the day at St. John's University, our alma mater. Mm-hmm. And go Red Storm! I can't wait for the basketball season to begin. But I met him like my freshman year, and after college ended, we hadn't talked in that much in years. Then he called me one day. I was watching the Olympics. He texted me, "Hey, would you like to be in a play and all that I wrote?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" At first I was, I didn't know if I wanted to do it because of the schedule, with the shows and everything. But at the same time, there was just something else I wanted to do. I wanted to explore something else and try something different and new that I haven't done in years. And lo and behold, he talked me into joining the theater company, and I've done several shows already.
Eric, we are so proud of you and all of the work that
Yes.
you've been doing, not just here on this show, but also what you've been doing outside the community. There's the play, there's the stuff that you've been doing with your parents, and of course there's the stuff you've been doing with Eden too.
Yeah.
We want to say what an honor it is to know you and to work with you.
Yes. You know, it's nice to hear somebody doing something good for you on Staten Island for a change.
Well, unfortunately, we're pressed for time, but we want to say to you, good luck with this play.
No.
Good luck with the show.
Don't say good luck. You gotta say break a leg, Dodo. Don't you know about something?
Obviously, he's been misinformed. When people tell you to break a leg, they usually tell you literally break a leg.
No, break a leg, man. Because I've been in movies myself and so forth. So that in plays. So I'm telling you, break a leg, kick it strong. That's all I gotta say.
It's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this show. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Are just amazing individuals. I've had the time of my life, and I'm going to keep continuing to have the time of my life. Every single Monday, when I'm done with this play, I'll be back in the air as usual. And Friday, Jamie, you're the man. Hector, you're the man.
Thank you.
Robert, if you're listening, you're the man as well.
Yeah.
Everybody, you're awesome. Love CTV.
All right.
Rob just gave us thumbs up from the other side of the glass. Rob is Somaning, by the way, who's directing tonight's show.
All right.
Eric, thank you once again.
Thank you for the scrap paper. All right. Now let's go. Since we got a lot of scrap paper going on here.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to talk about.
You could say that again. I mean, there's so much to discuss that we don't even know where to begin.
No, okay. Let's start with the important one. Because football. But let's keep it, because we got a lot of guests here today.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Keep in mind, since this is the 500th show, this is not just a talk show tonight. This is a celebration.
This is a celebration.
We're here to celebrate.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you.
No, seriously, we are here to celebrate.
That's why I brought this with me, because you need something to drink to celebrate.
You need Pepsi to celebrate. Obviously, you've been hanging around Kenny too long because Kenny's addicted to this stuff.
You can call it Pepsi. I'll call it whatever I want to call it.
Or in your case, it's rum and Pepsi as opposed to rum and Coke.
Damn right. I don't care what's in it as long as it gets me good. But you know what? Let's talk about, because football now. No. You know what? Let's talk about what's happening in baseball right now, because that's short and sweet. It's a strong series coming off.
Yep.
Cleveland's up 2-0.
Mm-hmm. And they're playing tonight.
And they're playing tonight. Tell me all about it.
Well, Cleveland leads 2-0 over Toronto, thanks to terrific pitching in the first couple of games of this series. The scores have been 2-0 and 2-1. And this is why Cleveland has gotten this far. Not only have they taken the lead on the Indians, but they also got by the Red Sox in a 3-game sweep because they were able to outpitch the Sox. And also, they were able to hold David Ortiz and Dustin Pedroia to just really, really low averages in that series.
Yeah, exactly.
I expect things to change tonight because, for one, the series is now in the Rogers Center.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about baseball being played inside the Rogers Center, it can get really, really loud when there's about 49 to 50,000 people in there.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where the home field advantage really, really makes its way in.
So you think Boston went just bust?
I don't know if they went bust. I think they just ran into a much better pitching staff.
And David Ortiz.
David Ortiz is officially done.
Done. Oh, you know what I heard? Hey, latest rumor, ladies and gentlemen, latest rumor. If you haven't heard, A-Rod may come back next year. For what team? I don't know.
As if he has anything more to prove.
He wants to get that 300 home run. I'm telling you, he wants to get the 300 home run. Now, is he a first ballot? Is he a first ballot if
it weren't for him lying about taking steroids, not just taking steroids, he would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I'm going to tell you right now, the media is not going to vote him in on the first ballot. David Ortiz is definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer.
But he wasn't proven to take PE. They said that he took PE, but he was never proven.
Rumor has it that he really did take PEDs, but somehow he was let off the hook because of his good guy status.
But you know what? I tell you,
and the respect that he's gotten around the league.
Eddie Murray had very good hitting, was a very good hitter, very good first baseman, so forth. Then all of a sudden, because he had such a bad attitude with the press, forget about it. The press didn't give him a chance.
That's one thing.
The press is a problem.
If you treat the media like garbage, chances are you're going to wait a while until you get in the Hall of Fame.
Now, does McGuire, Bonds get in, and
They'll never
the
get in.
pitcher, what's his name?
If you mean Roger
the
Clemens,
Rocky,
he's not going in the Hall of Fame
even
either.
but then they were never proven to take.
Andy
Except for
Pettitte,
McGuire.
Andy Pettitte testified in court that not only did he see Roger Clemens take steroids, he also saw Roger Clemens' wife supply him with the stuff.
But remember, in the court of law, it's proven guilty. You got to prove him innocent.
They went to a court of law.
And he was proven innocent.
He
Proven innocent.
was never proven innocent because he wound up doing the runaround.
Well, doesn't matter. He was still proven innocent because in the court of law. He's talking about the court of law. Ladies and gentlemen, you forget why it worked. This is why I don't understand about
Dude,
this
there was
place and every
evidence
other place.
against him.
I'm telling you.
There was evidence against
just
him.
Like O.J. Simpson killed, what's the name?
That was just a botched trial in the entire way.
Please. But anyway, you know what? Going back, okay, now the National League.
It's Dodgers and Cubs. It's tied at 1.
Dodgers and Cubs, tell me about it. Tell me.
Cubs won the first game thanks to a pinch hit grand slam home run. And then in the second game, Clayton Kershaw just was superb, pitching along with Kenley Jansen. And they combined on a 2-hitter, and the Dodgers wound up winning 2-0. So 1-0, actually. So now the series is tied at 1 going back to L.A. And I think we just got word from Rob that we have another call on the line. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it might be Lynn that's on the show,
Hi,
right?
Lynn.
All right, so we're going to get to the phones. Hello, you're in the Bleachers.
Oh, finally.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Hector.
Hi.
Hello, Lynn.
You ever notice that when I'm here, there's call-ins? Thank you very much.
That's strictly coincidence.
Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. I thank you, but
That's strictly coincidence.
coincidence.
Another
why?
reason is because we have not been able to get a director to make his way over here to take the phone calls.
Sure.
It's
Go
not
ahead,
sure
Lynn.
about it.
TNA, listen to me, Lynn. TNA, I think, got a fantastic roster. I think they should be doing great. I think McMahon's trying to buy the library. I think they should rebrand the whole damn thing again, and they should start from scratch. And hopefully, Dixie Carter got to get out of there.
And I also heard that Matt Hardy is doing all he can to save TNA because of the current storyline that he's doing.
Well, put it this way: if it wasn't for broken Matt Hardy, and Jeff Hardy is always the rah-rah guy. They always love Jeff, but Matt Hardy is the one that's the tough seller.
Yeah.
Because of his brother Jeff. Mm-hmm. Matt's always been the tough guy, the one that, and he's always got to play a bad guy anyway.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm sorry, Lynn.
It's okay. This is how I see it. The way it's going on right now, there's a tax lien against TNA. I don't know the amount of money. It's in the state of Mississippi. Also, Billy Corgan, who's current TNA president and he was the former lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
He filed a lawsuit against TNA for, I think, quote-unquote, breach of contract. Apparently, he was not told of any other information. There was information being withheld from him at the time he stepped in as TNA president, as well as a lawsuit that's been ongoing with Eric Bischoff for about over a year now.
Well, you know what's happening with that, too? The lawsuit, if I remember correctly, is with him, Dixie, and one of the other owners that have a part of TNA, that have part of TNA. So that's how I read it. And Corgan is he's the creator, so he had full control. He has full autonomy of everything. He just wants to buy flat out WCW. TNA. He just wants the wrestling organization. They just won't sell it to him. And flat out. But he does have that going on right now. And it's bad for TNA because right now they're doing pretty good. They have good storylines and so forth. I mean, they're not using certain people the right way, but also they're making people that wouldn't be champions on WWE that are champions in TNA now. That's what I like about TNA and also ROH, because they got to keep the boys happy. And that's how the more organizations that are out there right now, the better it is for wrestling, because look at Bobby Lashley. They couldn't do well in WWE, but is doing well in TNA.
He did well in WWE. I don't feel like he was given a fair shake.
He did okay with WWE for a little bit. It was no direction, I guess, at the end, and he left.
Yeah, no, and there's no. WWE has so many people that they don't know what to do with them. That's the problem. They get so things. But you know what? You want to bring in the first guest since we're talking about.
Well. If you want to, but I actually had some other stuff.
But go ahead. Yeah, you know what?
That was involved in wrestling.
Go ahead, because we're talking about wrestling.
Have any of you guys seen any of the Where Are They Now segments that WWE has been broadcasting?
I've seen some of them. Yeah, I've seen some of them. They're very good.
Yeah, some of them are really good. For example, I did not even know that Jimmy Wang Yang ran his own limousine business.
Yeah,
he does, actually.
They got to eat. They got to eat somewhere, you know.
And Ted DiBiase Jr. is kind of sort of following in his father's footsteps.
He's preaching now?
Yeah. And also,
That's another guy.
He's mentoring kids in Mississippi.
You know, not for nothing, but that's another guy that they shouldn't have broken up Rhodes and DiBiase. They should have kept them for a longer time period. Again, WWE blew it. And two, as much as Cody Rhodes didn't like the Stardust character,
yeah,
I liked it.
I kind of hated it.
I liked it with Goldust and Stardust. I really enjoyed. He really embraced the character because the way they were portraying him as handsome Cody Rhodes and all.
Dashing
Cody Rhodes. They weren't doing nothing with
Cody Rhodes. I didn't like Dashing Cody Rhodes, honestly, but I liked the gimmick when he had the mask. He was passing the paper bags. That was gold.
Yeah.
I loved that gimmick, and then they just cut it. They just completely cut it.
You know what? You know who also made themselves big? Kofi Kingston, Big E, and
Biggie Langston and Xavier Woods.
Yeah, them three. They made it by themselves. WWE said here, and they're the ones that pushed the envelope, and they made themselves. So I give them credit for pushing themselves through there because I'm telling you, WWE doesn't like tag team anymore. That's why I like more NXT than I do WWE and Raw and whatever SmackDown.
Can I ask something before I go?
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you guys, Hell in a Cell. You're going to see a first ever women's championship match, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks, who's champion. You got Charlotte in there, Ric Flair's daughter.
Yeah.
Who I think those two are just the best right now in that side of the roster and the Raw side.
Right.
This has been an ongoing. Ric Flair in an interview said he's comparing it to the rivalry with him and Steamboat, with him and Sting, and there's some other rivalries here and there. But it's going to be a big match. But my concern is it's going to be a dangerous one because you got two women in a cage in a cell, and anything can happen.
You know what, Lynn? I look at it like this. You know, they do it in whatchamacallit. They used to. What's that? The Spanish one? I forgot. It's on El Rey now.
Oh, Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground, right? Look how those women fight the men, and they take shots and so forth. And in Japan, they do barbed wire matches and so on. And you know what? WWE for the first time is actually trying to do something so bold as to do a wrestling match of that nature. Now, my problem is that they're just pushing Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. They're not doing anything with anybody else. They're not. If they wrote it like they do with the boys, they would come out real good with everybody. If they wrote it just flat out with it, everybody gets the storyline. But they're just pushing those three, and eventually it's going to end. Eventually it's going to end. So,
speaking of
but it's going to be a hell of a match. I hope they go blood and guts and so forth.
Lynn, you actually talked a lot about this budding Japanese star that's in NXT right now. Her name is Asuka.
Asuka is a force. Asuka is a force to be reckoned with in NXT. She's been undefeated since she made her debut.
And she's good looking too.
Over a year back. She's NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah.
Her next opponent will be in NXT TakeOver Toronto against Mickie James.
Yeah, and also that what's that new I forgot that chick that they brought in too. She's as good.
Ember Moon.
Yeah, Amber Moon, very good wrestler,
Ember Moon,
very good wrestler.
Her finisher is like a top rope stunner. Is sick.
Yeah, and I thought TNA at one point had the best women wrestling. Now NXT is starting to have the best women wrestling now. I'm telling you, once they get up to the big leagues, it doesn't seem like they push them as much as they do.
Lynn, do you have any other stuff for us?
Am I right, Lynn? Am I right about
I mean,
NXT and WWE and TNA?
It just depends on the gimmick. It like there's some gimmicks that's gold in NXT, and then when they go to the main roster, it's just dead.
Right.
You know, it's just one of those things. It's like if it's gonna work, whether or not in the main roster in the long haul or not, unless they got to change it up again, they reinvent themselves in some way, but you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have any other stuff for us?
One more thing. The thing with Paige and Del Rio.
Oh yeah.
I have to shake my head over this. Let me say this. I can't help but think that this thing is. I think this is gonna really, really affect her career in WWE in a bad way. I would not be surprised if Paige ends up leaving.
Well, first and foremost, they said first she's supposedly be suspended for the second wellness program, even though she's supposed to have neck surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So how could she be suspended but still have supposedly neck surgery at the same time? So something's wrong there. And then she fought the first one. They're all screwy with her. And that's another girl. That's another girl that was on top of the world. Somehow they're blaming Del Rio because of his partying, hard partying, and the reason why he left is because they didn't give him the push. It's because he wasn't good with the fans. The fans didn't want to go behind him, just like all the other Spanish wrestlers, Latin wrestlers right now. They're not pushing him.
I just don't get it.
But that's what's happening with that. You're right. I think she's going to lose it.
I'm a fan of Paige. I love the girl. I'm disappointed in her choices. I mean, and her own father, is against the relationship.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I want to see the mother and her get together in a wrestling match because the mother still wrestles.
Yeah. In fact, I think doesn't her mom also run a promotion in the UK?
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
That's a family whose wrestling background goes back a long time.
And she says if they stiff me, I'm going to stiff them back. Boom. She's old school, which is fine. Because that's what they need to do with women wrestling. They have to fight like the guys. Believe it or not, if they fought more like the guys, I mean, that's the way it has to be. They used to fight them in the old days, like Sensational Sherry, Fabulous Moolah, and all them other people. And so, they got down and dirty too. They were just as tough as the boys. No. I've heard some rough stories, but. Yeah, hopefully Asuka will make it to I'm hoping. I wish they would take him and put him as a separate brand. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe
let me ask you
know
something.
What they should do? Do the same thing that they're doing with the cruiserweights now, where they have a CWC.
Oh yeah, they're gonna bring a women's division for like the CWC.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
That's
Len?
what they should do.
Len?
What's that?
Did you hear that? What they're going to do with the women, supposedly with the women?
What they should do is the same thing that they're doing with the cruiserweights.
No, that's what they said.
Where they have a
CWC.
That's
what they said they were going to do. They want to bring.
I haven't really heard that personally.
Yeah.
I mean, the Raw is only the only brand with the cruiserweights, and that's that. I mean.
No, they would.
I know NXT is their own developmental brand itself. I don't know about a women's cruiserweight division.
No, not the cruiserweights. What they were going to do is something like the cruiserweights. They were going to bring women from different places, like the cruiserweight division.
Oh, you mean like different places like Japan?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly. So they're going to bring different. Hey, you know what?
Something like out of WCW, how Eric Bischoff used to bring the cruiserweights from the different countries, Mexico and
exactly.
Japan. I got you.
Yeah, so that's what they were planning to do on the Triple H, and there's some. Supposedly heated. Did you hear about the heat between Triple H and Mick Foley and all that? That's a whole big kibosh as it is. But you know what? We got to talk about it in sports.
Lynn, do you have any other stuff for us?
No, guys, that's it. Congratulations.
Thank
on
you.
Thank
500
you.
episodes. Here's the 500 more.
Yes,
Great
500
talking
more.
to you guys.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
hopefully I'll be here for more. That way people call in more. And then when I'm not here, people don't call in. And so,
Lynn, enjoy the rest of the evening, and please say hi to John for us.
yes.
Oh, I will. Great, Hector. Great seeing you again.
Yeah, thank you. Same
Be
here.
well.
Take care.
Hope to see you guys soon. All right.
right.
Hope to see you soon as well.
Let's
Speaking of wrestling,
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
bye. We have another special guest that's waiting for us outside right now.
Is that the great T-Dog Tomasio?
If
Is
it
that
is
the
the
great
great
T-Dog?
T-Dog Tomasio, then we should probably give him
Is that the
a
man?
proper introduction.
Okay.
He
no,
is the
let me
four-time
no.
IBWA
No, he's not.
World Heavyweight Champion.
No, he's
And
not.
Yes, he is.
He's the 5-time.
He's the 5-time IBWA
No,
World Heavyweight
Let
Champion.
me introduce him.
And-
T-Dog. No. Oh, okay. T-Dog Tomasio.
See, I had it right the
Okay, I'm
first time.
sorry. Let me introduce him. Former heavyweight champion, four-time heavyweight champion, T-Dog Tomasio. T-Dog Tomasio, come on in.
There he is.
Come on in.
In all his grandeur, still holding
Come
the
on
title.
in. Show that big stomach like Kamala. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm so
Have a
sorry.
seat,
Kamala,
sir.
dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if it'd be okay if my new girlfriend came in.
Of course.
Oh, wait, not yet. Wait, let's
Well,
talk
we'll give it a
first for a
couple minutes,
second.
but you know, I want to show her to Staten Island.
Ah,
I've been showing
okay.
Staten Island.
And I should probably let them know that she's someone who the
Yeah.
people probably have seen before because
Yeah,
she has a
she's-
CTV connection.
She's been on my show plenty of times.
And despite that, her career is still flourishing.
Yeah, that's right. Because look who gave her first kick. But anyway, so
Wise guy,
let me
Hector.
ask you something. Now, you are the 4-time heavyweight champion. You've been on this show numerous times.
Yep.
Right, numerous times.
I've always enjoyed it, except the music.
We've given you a yeah, right. It got better when I was here. But my point is, you know, and again, myself and Mr. Hixson, we had a discussion to get, to unbrainwash him a little bit that I was the #1 heavyweight champion as well, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated.
That's because
Heavyweight
That's because he gave up the title.
That's right. I retired.
He got hurt in training.
I got just like you, like
never got
Rocky
hurt in
Masi.
training.
Yes, you did. People like working with me more. But anyway,
one
yeah,
time.
Yeah,
Sean
one
Maloney,
time. So
one
same
time,
here.
turn
Same
buckle,
here.
too
One
close.
time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the man that I beat
And he's been
for the
bragging
belt.
about it ever since.
I have to because nobody else is going to toot my horn. I got.
Gee,
to
I
my
wonder
horn.
why.
Oh, except for the other women that I go with, but that's
How many times do I have to keep on telling you that blow-up dolls do not count as women?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Am I repeating myself?
Yes.
Apparently.
I mean, cut it out.
Yes, you're repeating because all the women that I've
Seriously,
seen,
this is a dude who
That-
is so bad with women, not even street corner hookers will touch him. Come on now.
No, it's a simple
Wait
case
a minute.
of-
Wait a minute. Street
No,
hooker.
it's a-
Wait.
it's a simple case if you're the kind of guy
Wait.
who
Wait a
goes
minute.
hotel shows a headache.
Wait a minute. Street hookers. Well, shoot. Even. Listen.
No, you listen. I am so sick and tired of having to hear about what you got this thing going with the women when all you've been doing is faking it. You have been faking it this entire time.
Yeah.
Every woman that you have come across has either laughed at you or run away or punched you in the face or
yeah.
kicked you in the ass.
And
you have never, ever
okay.
owned up to any of your deficiencies.
the only
ever.
thing. The only thing I call up is
Why
this.
don't you call a spade a spade?
The only thing.
No woman
The
like
only
you.
thing. The only thing that I could own
You
up.
are skunk
The
poo.
only thing that I could own up is that I've enjoyed every minute of it, every shot that I got, every cell phone that I won. Because this man here, I feel bad for his fiance. I feel bad for his Beyonce. Oh dear God!
If anybody should be feeling
I mean, at
bad
least I get
over
to
here,
go around.
It's every
You
single
know what
person
she tells
that's had
me?
to watch this
She
show
goes like
because
this.
they're shaking their head,
She
having to
tells-
watch you.
She tells me all the time, "Oh dear God, why is Jamie doing this?" Oh.
Because you
Show
provoking
him,
me.
Show him, Hector. Show him what to do. Okay, fine,
Okay.
no problem.
This coming
But
from
he
the guy
won't
who couldn't
listen.
get laid in a women's
But
prison
you know
with
what?
a fistful of weekend passes.
Exactly. My point is, you know,
gotta go to
it's
the
you know,
hospital for the
no,
headache.
you know, he's just jealous. Jealous.
Why would I be
Go
jealous
ahead,
of somebody
go ahead,
who reeks
talk.
of rum and
Yeah.
Pepsi?
Well, that's fine.
Come on
As
now.
long as I intoxicate him, I don't
Wait,
care.
dudes.
I don't care.
Dudes and
What?
Hector.
Yes.
What do you say we bring Veronica in? And
Wait,
Yes,
I just
let's
wanna
please
talk
bring
to
this
you
young
about-
woman
I
in.
wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay,
Because
in
you-
1
you-
minute.
Well, you like WWE. You into WWE?
to a degree, I'm getting tired of
You're
it.
getting tired of it. What's throwing you off of it? What are you liking about it so far, and what are you disliking about it?
Some of the plot lines are getting retarded.
Such as
Just about everything they're doing. The brand extension. Only a complete and utter is gonna like it. They have 3 heavyweight titles. They look exactly the same, except for the color of the belt. The women's title. No, they have 4. The women's title on Raw, on
Right.
SmackDown, the Universal title, and the
Right.
World title.
And what was
the hell's the
sig-
Universal
Wait,
Champion
wait, wait.
anyway?
well, no, let me ask
what I
you.
wanna know.
I don't mind the split division because they have so many wrestlers. Because
they don't throw superstars now.
they have a lot of wrestlers or superstars, if you want to call them, but they're only pushing their usual 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
But my point is, I don't mind the brand split. Is just what they're doing with them. For instance, the women's division should if they want to do this women's push, they should be having more women being pushed. They should
Yeah.
have a tag team division for the women. Push them, push
That'd
them,
be a
push
good
them,
idea.
push them, push them.
But you got to look at it this way too. Since they did the brand extension, what's wrong with having one world champion, one women's champion, one set of tag team champions, and have them going back and forth between shows? The IC title and the US title.
Because-
have them all going back and forth between the shows instead of having champions for each show.
I'll tell you why. Because 1, it's about money, and 2, not enough people that are deserving will get a shot. For instance,
They're not gonna get it now.
I like this is why I like TNA. As much as people don't like TNA, but I like TNA for the simple reason that Dolph Ziggler, if he was there, he'd be champion.
Dolph Ziggler's already been world champion
Yeah,
in
but
WWE
I'm saying,
twice.
but he would get
His
more.
first reign lasted 20 minutes.
But he would get more of a push over there. He'd be Damian Sandow right now, even though he's called Rex something. He's already a champion. He
Wait a
would
minute, where
be
is Damian Sandow now?
He's in TNA.
Oh, he is. That I wasn't
That's
aware
what I'm
of. I
saying.
don't watch
So
TNA.
this is my point. Some of these guys that would normally get a push in WWE are getting more
Or
of a
normally
push. Like
wouldn't get a
Lashley.
push.
Remember how Lashley? He was a bad speaker. Couldn't talk for the hell of him. He needed what
He
you
had no
call it?
mic skills, but he had the ring skills.
But I'll tell you right now, he's improving a lot. If you've seen TNA, he has improved a lot.
Well, I haven't
he has
watched
improved.
TNA in a couple of
So
years.
I'm telling you now.
I don't like that
So what were you
six-sided
gonna say
ring.
about
I was going to ask the exact same thing about why there's a universal championship. My problem is they're separating this into Raw and SmackDown.
And doing
when it should be under one entire entity. And if they're worried about
Well, wait a minute,
oversaturating
Jamie.
the roster,
Right.
why don't they just cut their losses and reduce the roster to an amount where they can actually push some of these athletes to
Be an
try and give them
idea.
some good storylines,
Well-
specifically for
Well,
championships.
think of it this way. If you was and T-Dog, this is you and I wrestled and so forth, but you
I did it
wrestled
more,
you wrestled more.
Longer.
You
A
did
lot
longer, right? But let me ask you this to answer his question, and that is, as a wrestler who could only go to there's only so many organizations out there.
There are thousands of them. A lot
yeah,
of
but I'm
independents
saying,
all over the country.
who are the main ones right now?
Well, the major league, as it were, is the
It's
WWE, the IWGP in Japan, Ring of Honor, and TNA.
TNA, well, it would be. It used to be WWE first,
No.
TNA second,
No, what I'm
ROH
saying,
third, and the New Japan fourth.
In fact, you can go back even further. WWE, the old MWA, the AWA.
Yeah. But I'm saying now.
And this is another problem.
You're talking about
yeah.
The
recent
problem
memory.
is there are no territories.
Yeah,
the
there's no
NWA used to
territories,
have countless
And
territories
that's
where
how-
guys would get a major
Exactly.
push.
Yeah, no, but now this is what it all comes in.
Now, the question there is, do you know what destroyed the territorial system?
Yeah,
WWE.
What started?
Yeah.
Partly.
promotion.
Jim Crockett held the largest
that was-
area in the NWA.
That was
When
some
he
good-
sold Crockett Promotions to Ted Turner,
Mm-hmm.
he effectively crippled the NWA.
I'm telling you something though.
It's now an immediate.
Back
It's
then-
now an independent promotion.
Back then, and even when it was the old WWF,
3 W's.
you really had people that anybody right now is believable to win the championship belt. King Kong Bundy was believable. If they would have dropped the belt to him,
Yeah, but the
no
problem
problem.
was Bundy actually.
No,
I don't
but
think he ever actually held the title.
no,
anyway.
he didn't.
Unfortunately not.
He didn't. I'm just saying that those guys back then, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
believe that King Kong Bundy would be able to hold the title. You
Oh,
would
yeah.
believe Rick Rude can hold the title.
That I never
Roddy-
believed.
But no, you can. I could
No,
believe that he could
'cause
hold
Rick
the title.
Rick Rude actually won the WCW International World Title,
Right.
which was the big gold belt at the time.
Yeah, but I'm
he
just-
took it away from Ric Flair.
All I'm
But
saying is,
he couldn't carry it.
All I'm saying is that they were believable. You could see them. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Rude.
You believe they're believable. Like
Guys like Rude,
Like
I
Piper.
could believe. Piper, I believed as
Piper
an.
could have held it.
I always looked at him as a secondary champion.
But-
Speaking of which, I
Oh, you know what?
recently I friended Kitty Piper on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Kitty
So
Very
Freeman.
nice.
now.
Can we
do you
call
wanna
in my
talk
girl
about
before the
baseball
show's
quick?
over?
What's that?
Can we call in my girl before the show's
Yeah.
over?
Yeah, we definitely have to bring this young lady in.
VG.
Bring that beautiful.
VG. Oh,
And
she's
in
on
case
the phone.
you
No, she got
haven't,
glasses.
in case you've seen her face before, you probably
you've seen her on my
should know
show.
her by now
Come
because
here, sit down.
she's become a very good friend to CTV, and she's also become a very good
Come here,
friend
come
of
here, come
each
here.
of ours.
Yeah, but
Come
she's
on
become
in,
a
young
little
lady.
More than that to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, our
Sit-
dear
sit
friend
on-
Veronica
sit on-
Gonzalez.
Sit on my lap first.
Look at this one.
That's right. You know what?
Do you see what I have to work with?
Yeah, and he was talking about how I can't do this and how I can't do
Tracy,
that. And look-
please rescue
and look
this
where
woman
they
from
go
this
to
idiot
first.
now.
Look where she goes to first.
Yeah,
Look where she goes to
Veronica,
first.
we're gonna have to
She
we're gonna have
knows-
to talk about
Oh,
that later.
listen, also I know her longer.
That's right. She knows who her allegiance is. She knows who her allegiance
Hector.
is.
Okay,
Hector.
how much did she? How much did
I
he
didn't
pay you to do that?
Did I pay you?
Hector,
Thank you very much. He's always saying I'm always paying girls
No,
and stuff.
no.
Thank you
Hector.
very
Let me go on
much.
that side.
Cool.
now.
yo, dude, I'm gonna miss you when I kill you.
Yeah, please. You couldn't kill a fly.
This is my lady, love.
And I will be there to spit
He'll
in your
supply the
grave.
gun.
That was a good movie.
You might remember
I spit in
this
your
beautiful
grave?
young lady
Yes.
from-
You know, I actually met one of the actresses from that
That was-
movie.
that was actually good.
From what I heard, it was
Wait
funny
a minute,
though.
T-Dog is having his own talk show host
Yeah.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because
She's
we're
done
talking about
everything
spit
here.
in your grave.
She's done everything.
Anyway,
Shut up,
hello,
guys.
Oh, don't
Veronica.
say she's done
Thank
everything.
you for having me.
VG,
Thank you for
you've done
making
everything?
your way onto the show.
Not a problem. And happy 500th episode.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
Yeah, I was
you.
gonna say that before.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But VG, you've done everything. I know you've done everything.
Singer,
Yeah.
actress, model.
Yes.
You're basically like a jack of all trades.
and she
in there, you know.
and she dances.
No, dancing, that's salsa. That's about
That's it. You dance.
Well,
Hey,
You dance.
anybody that can do the salsa is friends of mine in my book.
Yes.
That's right.
As long
Works
as
for
it's
me.
the long step
I
and not
have
the
no idea
damn
how to
short
do
step.
that.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
God.
You know what I'm talking about? The cha-cha and the long step, because they got that one long strap and go back, and then they got the tit-tit.
That's the
I
thing
couldn't
with
do it when it came
That's
to...
the thing with me.
So what you got going for yourself now?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
going on?
My, it's a lot of things. As a projects, you know, as we speak next 2 weeks or so.
Happy
Oh,
belated... Yeah, get out of
Thank you.
here.
Oh, but my
Happy-
God, I'm just like standing here.
Ha-
and
happy,
liver.
happy, happy belated birthday. I
Thank
saw your
you.
birthday party.
Yes.
Sorry I
Thank
couldn't
you.
come.
Felicidades.
Thank you.
Because
thank
if I was there,
Thank-
forget about it. It would have been a drunken stupor. I would have had a hell of a lot of fun.
Derailed.
Derailed where? I would have gotten railed, all right.
The other night.
I would have
I
gotten
know you
railed.
was talking about in your jaw. Remember
Yeah,
that?
did you ever get that?
I never got that drink.
No, really?
No,
You should
I
get it. I'm telling you.
Actual drink?
Yes.
Yeah, he told me that. Chris,
Wow.
stop
Actual
laughing.
drinks, no
She's
joke.
thinking about trying one.
No, the drink.
That's what I'm talking
No,
about,
we already
drink.
talked about trying it on my show. and
Oh
she did.
my God.
You
Yeah,
talked about that with him, did you?
we did in the show, yeah.
Yeah, well, we did everything on the show.
You're gonna
No.
you're gonna besmirch your reputation.
No,
And ruin what's
listen,
left
guys.
out.
If the viewers are watching, we're just joking around, right?
No. Tell them the truth. It's always grand to be with me. That's I'm like Ric Flair with the women.
Yeah, grand disaster.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
can be whatever you want, but you know what? At least I'm better than you.
No, you will never be better than me.
Yes, I
Oh,
can.
God, let's not
Yes, I
fight.
can.
Let's celebrate.
No, you
Yes, I can.
cannot.
This is a celebration.
Let's
for God's
celebrate.
sake.
It's supposed to be a celebration,
So
but
why
you're
are you
crashing it.
why are you
You
making
are
it-
crashing
you're
it,
making
man.
I don't know
You
nothing.
are crashing it.
personal. You're making it too
No,
personal.
I ain't
Maybe
making it
come
personal.
here,
You're
Mike,
making it
and-
Okay,
personal.
wait. Let me just say what I'm doing real quick. You guys could cut each other up. I don't know how you want to do it.
What you got going on with
Go ahead.
yourself?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make it short and
Go
sweet. No,
ahead. Go ahead.
that's okay. As we speak, like I told you in the show,
Yeah.
I'll tell you in the show as well. I did a Chris's album, EP album, like 2 years ago. I'm promoting it now. With around November time or so. As well, I'm making my first debut album. Should be coming around the same time, November. So I'm trying to. It's called
good.
Trials and Tribulations. I'm working as we speak. So it's almost done. Just gotta get some things
Did
out
you
the
do
way.
That's good.
Yeah,
the
thank you.
songs on the show?
Yes. I got that. Yeah. There's one of the 2 songs that'll be in the album.
So check
yeah.
it out on YouTube. Ladies
Yes,
and
yes.
gentlemen, check
No,
it out.
wait, there's one. Wait.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Check out her songs on YouTube.
Let Vera
Especially
G
my
promote
talk.
her own.
No, I can talk. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
listen. I love this.
I was just pushing you. So go
Listen,
ahead.
this is about everybody showing each other love and teamwork. It's
Go
about,
ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay, so I'll make it short and sweet. So in 2 weeks or so, maybe the 20th of October of this month, I'll be in a concert. It's the first annual domestic violence concert thing in the Bronx, and it's me and various other artists. And basically, it's about whatever donations we get from there is going towards a domestic violence
Are they
shelter.
well-known
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like
No,
a very
just
worthy
indie
cause.
artists.
Oh,
That's
indie artists?
Yeah, pretty much.
Local
many
artists,
indie artists?
stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty
How
cool.
many
Yeah,
indie
thank you,
artists are
thank
going to
you.
be there, and
Yeah.
what time?
It's from. He told me 6 o'clock. I don't know to what time, but 6
Right,
p.m.
right.
Yeah. So
Starts at
it-
6,
I-
ends in January.
oh.
Because it's going to be one big
Starts
party.
at 6, ends in January.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus!
yeah.
I'm like, what? It gets confusing now.
I forget. Too many shots in the head.
No, but besides
go
that,
ahead.
you guys are too much. No, besides that, that's what I have for now. I mean, and whatever bookings,
that's
you know.
good.
What kind of
That's
music
good.
do you do?
I do usually R&B and soul, but I like to kind of
She did the rap, rap too.
I do a little
on the
rap.
song.
I like to blend it a little bit. I like to
good.
Yeah, be diverse, you know.
And you live in the Bronx, correct?
Yes.
Are you anywhere near Lehman College?
No
No.
way.
The reason why I ask is because I used to work in the basement of Lehman College, which is BronxNet. I was there for 6 years.
Really? What'd you go to?
Awesome.
BronxNet. That's
I was in
that's the
BronxNet
CTV
as
channel, right?
Yeah, it's KYXS,
public
yeah.
relations
Yeah, I thought
assistant,
so.
a production assistant,
BronxNet. Who
and
said
a
that?
writer,
So you was a writer, production assistant.
AC
and a public
said it,
relations
yeah.
Okay.
assistant.
No.
Oh, what are you doing here? What's going on?
What? Nice of you to
Look at
barge
this happening.
in,
Look at this
guy.
shit. Oh, can I curse?
Nice of you to barge
Look at this
in.
stuff, man.
T-Dog already did.
Edit that part.
Wait, Roseanne was supposed to be behind me. Where were you?
Hey, come here. Listen, it's a family affair, so why not? More the merrier.
Yep, this is a family affair because the CTV
This is-
independent family is here.
Oh, this is much love.
This is a disabled
Awesome.
family over
That's what
here.
I'm talking about.
More like a dysfunctional family.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
open for business.
But my,
Get too close, I got stuck.
No, it's
but
okay.
my,
It's okay.
my point is, ladies and
Hello,
gentlemen.
bro.
Wait, we all.
I never played baseball. I couldn't catch a fly.
Oh my God! Wait, we off topic here. What's
Hold
going
on,
on?
hold
Try
on.
to get better, okay?
Hold on,
And thank you.
hold on. Wait. This is Guy Cormier, whoever don't know him, and then Rosanna Robertson, the Facebook queen who always likes to play games and
Yeah.
so forth, and director and so forth. You know, these are the people that have helped us in most cases.
Yeah.
And her playing her Facebook games and so forth.
Oh,
but
come
no,
on.
it's true. It's true.
Oh,
It's true. It's true. She has played her Facebook games and smoked Viagra and all that other, the Viagra monologue and all that. No. There was one time. Go ahead.
I just want to. And I don't want to give him strep.
No.
But I got to thank these guys.
want to strip, not
Because
strep.
this was one of my mentors. And if it weren't for these two guys, I would never have learned how to operate anything here. Because they both on their individual shows had the patience to put up with me yelling, "Kenny, help!"
Yeah, Kenny, but
And since we're on the subject of Kenny,
and we actually taught her sports.
yeah,
That's
supposedly.
true.
yeah, she had the misfortune of being a Knicks fan.
Yeah, no, she has a great time because
Listen,
the Knicks
nobody
are
heard
going to
that,
do
okay?
good this year.
That's not a guarantee.
The Knicks are
That's
doing
not
good.
a guarantee.
And Gomez is doing well. They're already raving about him and Gomez right now. William Hill and Gomez, and they're already doing well. So please,
Okay, first of all, this is the preseason. We should not have to be raving about anybody during
they're doing
preseason.
well. Please.
This is
When players are
preseason.
doing well, it's fine.
Ooh, I love
Now, let me
Not
ask
in
you something.
preseason.
Yes.
Only in the regular season.
No,
If they do something
in the
constructive,
preseason.
then they can be worthy of the talk. Otherwise, they have to wait until the regular season starts. And it's only going to get tougher for them because they got to start with the Cavaliers, and it's only going to get progressively worse for them.
Okay, Hector and Jamie are at it again.
No,
This is supposed to be a 500.
No,
What is it, 500?
that is not true.
Yes, it is true.
This
What
is
is
the
it?
way the 500 show goes, ladies and gentlemen, by always talking about the
You want to get out of here before the shooting
And by
starts?
Rose
I'm
spilling
enjoying this.
Pepsi
I'm
on
like,
her.
you guys want to sit down and
On purpose.
I'll get up.
Because he gets
No, I'm enjoying this. This is awesome.
He gets so roughed up and mild because the Knicks are going to actually try to do something well this year, and he's going to have to give him credit.
May I remind you that
may
these
I
guys are
remind you?
bankrolling their entire season on 3 individuals with a long medical history?
sweetheart.
That's not how you build a playoff team.
No, what about that bench?
What about the bench? Half the bench is unproven.
Take it easy,
The other half, we don't even know where they've been.
Look how face
I'm
is
getting
red.
into
I
it.
like
I'm
this.
getting into it.
Yeah, he's into it. Yeah, he's
You are the same person who said the Knicks are never going to make the playoffs. Sweetheart,
How can
you turned
they
purple
when that
and your
roster
vein
keeps on
was
turning
popping,
over and
and
over
then
and
when
over?
they made the
Mostly
playoffs,
for the
like,
wrong
oh,
reason.
you said, yeah, but they're not going to win. But they made the playoffs.
And what happened to them? They fell flat on their faces.
Doesn't matter.
There was not
but
a
you said you
championship
were
to
never
be
going to
accounted
win
for.
the playoffs.
Tried.
No, they
First, you
they were
said never going to
get
make it
into
into the playoffs. That's
What
right.
is the idea of any sport? It's to win a championship,
Little
not
baby
just
steps,
make
man.
the playoffs.
They never
What team?
did it.
Let me ask you something. What team? Yeah. You lost it 4 times too, and I won it, and I won it
Can't make
once,
this up, guys.
and that was it.
I lost it 3.
That's right, and I won it once, and that was it. I was undefeated. But let me ask you something. What was the last? What was the last basketball team that went from last to first and won the championship?
They went from last to first.
Last to first, or
Dude, that's baseball.
I'm a wrestler.
or
I don't know baseball
in between, that was like the Knicks that went to that made it to the championship.
That went from last to first.
Not last to first, but a team like the Knicks. that
I don't
you
think
keep on
there's ever
saying-
been a team in the NBA that's gone from last to first.
Not
Do you know
last
how
to first.
hard
How
it
about
is to try
fifth?
and-
How about fifth place?
to go from 5th place
From fifth place, 4th place to go straight.
in the NBA or in any
NBA,
league?
in the NBA.
To go from 5th place to
6th
to
place,
winning the
7th.
NBA.
Yeah, because there have been teams that went.
totem pole.
They have been teams that have gone there. Even
You know any?
yeah.
Who?
Well, not that one. I think there's been only 2 that I know of, but I can't forget their names. But
Oh.
going to the playoffs, yeah, exactly.
One of the last teams that I could remember is probably the Celtics.
The Celtics were,
I
but
can't
the,
remember them either.
Although they needed a quick fix, but at least they did their quick fix the right way.
Much alcohol.
They
Yeah,
got
yeah.
proven
Oh my-
veterans that won them that title.
his
Kevin
is
Garnett,
his
Paul
is chair
Pierce.
shots.
Okay, what was it that you
But
wanted to ask me?
no, what I wanted to ask you is, Guy, and that is, you've done this show for a while too,
Yeah, I've been
Couple
doing
years.
I've been doing in the bleachers for almost you could say
On and off.
basically on and
Because
off
you
for 11
started
years.
off first before you taught
Yeah,
Rosanna.
Artie was the original director here.
Yeah, I miss
Then I
Artie.
took
Did you ever
over.
see
I took
Artie?
over for Artie. I took over for Artie, and so I've been you could say for the past say 9-10 years I've been directing for in the bleachers. In the last year or so,
despite
I
that, the
couldn't
show
because I've
still
been
gets
going
open
through
out of here.
things.
Yeah, same. Yeah, that's why I haven't. But
Yeah.
that's why. But when you go through stuff, what can you do?
Yeah.
But my point is, what did you enjoy? What did you enjoy about in the bleachers?
Oh.
Excuse me, you're on a talk show host. Can you come down there,
I
please?
got a favorite memory. And I
Yes,
know
what-
Roseanne's going to know what I'm talking about. Okay, when we had the control room right over here in this room
That
here.
was the bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were sitting right here.
Yeah.
And we had that. Well, you know that. That
Oh, the red
machine,
thing?
The
The
machine.
red-
Machine?
Yeah. And I was going coming down in your head. Just pretend you be Hector for a moment.
Yeah.
And I'll come down and I'll go like this and pretend
And
to
when you
squeeze
looked
his
on
head.
the screen, you
Or
saw
you'd
this
poke me on
giant
top of my
hand
head.
doing this. There was this
That
giant
was
hand
hysterical.
doing that. That was funny.
Rosanna's got one of the what is it when you had that red thing over here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Go ahead. You tell
What
me.
was her name? I can't think of
Well,
her
whatever
name.
her name is.
There was another producer here. Remember, she had gotten the LCD screen that goes across, and she said to Hector, "Have you had your Viagra?" Because they were teasing each other back and forth. She wrote it out, and he read it over the air as, "They're writing something over here about the vagina monologues."
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one. It was one
Yeah, I
of
remember
those
that.
things where it
Oh
was
my
one
See,
of
this
those-
is what
much,
happens
man.
when a guy
I-
with double vision from too much drinking acts like this on the air.
That's
Not
what
good,
happens when I
man.
get so much. That's all I have in my brain.
You got 2.5.
Yeah, pea brain.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how I get it. It's pea brain, soft
No, it is.
brain, hard.
He was sauce for so long. I didn't know he was drunk till one day I saw him
I can
sober.
tell you my favorite. I can remember when I met him, I thought he was drunk.
No.
He's an excellent actor. No, seriously, I've got to
This
tell
is too
story.
much, man. I gotta hear this.
No, I met Hector on Tracy's show. It was me and my ex. We were sitting at the table. He came in at the last minute because he was coming from work.
Okay.
And he sits down next to me, and he's talking through the whole show. And these two are teasing each other, and I'm smacking one, going, "Don't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that!" And I thought he was drunk.
No.
And then after the show, he was perfectly sober, and he went, "So how did I do?" And I was like, "Oh, that was an act."
Yeah, that was pretty good though. If you think about it, man.
Oh my goodness.
The church boy, the church going
And he is.
The church boy going non-drinking, who supposedly gets.
This is my little
That's
brother.
supposedly gets, you
Yeah,
know.
but you
my
bragging
big
or
brother.
complaining?
But my point is, ladies and gentlemen,
And my sister.
it's all.
These are my big brothers.
She's not doing
no
well.
little brothers right here.
But you know
Thank
what?
you.
Little
Thank you.
brothers.
Thank you.
But Jamie,
And I also.
Yeah, you're older than me.
And I also
Roughly
made
1
animations
minute.
of them too.
ladies and gentlemen, sorry we couldn't get to the actual sports. We actually tried to, but Jets need to. Put it this way: Jets need to win.
They're playing tonight.
Giants. They
Go Dallas.
won.
What's going on here?
Yeah. Oh, controversy.
Rosanna said go down.
Romo comes back, or they keep the other guy.
I was thinking
4-1.
They're going to go to Tony
Go
Romo.
Patriots.
Okay.
So sad.
Bottom line, Giants
Alright.
won yesterday. Jets are playing the Cardinals tonight. Hockey season started. Cleveland leads Toronto 2-0 going into tonight. Cubs and Dodgers are tied at 1 going into tomorrow. And basketball season officially begins a week from tomorrow.
So I'm sorry, Eric, about your scrap paper.
Thank you to everyone that has made this happen for the last
Guys.
10 and a half years and 500 episodes. For Eric on the other side of the glass.
500 episodes.
For Eric, who's actually doing his play right now.
Yes.
For Rob on the other side of the glass. And for everyone here, I'm Jamie.
Who's Rob?
The guy on the other side of the
Oh,
glass.
God.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, Hector. Bye. Night.